Planks are a basic but fundamental core move. They're a great way to really establish that mind-body connection and focus on what you feel working. They're a great anti-flexion and anti-extension exercise to work on bracing your core. However, what if you have shoulder pain that doesn't allow you to even do a modified variation of the plank? What can you do to still get the amazing core benefits of the plank in a way that allows you to work around your pain? Before I go into one of my favorite core isometrics to use to modify the plank around shoulder pain, I want to discuss a key tip to help you modify any moves you don't find fit your needs and goals. Because it can feel overwhelming to come up with variations when you're injured or need to regress a move to get more out of it. When I'm considering how to modify a move for a client, I'm not only thinking about what the injury or restriction is and the muscles we are planning to work, but also the goal of including the movement in the first place. I think so often we just think, I want to work my abs, but you really want to assess why you're including this specific move. Do you want the anti-flexion or anti-extension core benefits? Is it about the hold to be able to assess what you feel working as you do it so you can improve that mind-body connection? Is this about building up towards another specific movement? Or is it training your body through a specific movement pattern? You always want to ask yourself, what is your goal for the movement? We want to think about the purpose of the movement and not just the muscles we're trying to work, because that then allows us to modify in a way to get the same benefits. In the case of the plank, maybe it is learning to brace those abs correctly while having time to focus on that mind-body connection to hold harder. Maybe it's those anti-extension or anti-flexion benefits. Maybe it's using it as part of your warm-up to activate your core and establish that mind-body connection. But based on your goal for the movement, you can then select the best modification to help you reach that result. When it comes to the plank, to get that same isometric benefit while working the same muscles in a very similar way while avoiding the shoulder loading, I like to use the banana hold or hollow body hold. This move for me hits on all of the same goals I'm often trying to achieve with the plank. It also allows me to then regress or progress as needed based on the client's fitness level, all while avoiding shoulder irritation. Here are some tips to help you use the banana hold. The banana hold is a very challenging core isometric movement. And it's a key move to include if you want to learn how to brace better to protect your spine while also improving your pull-ups, push-ups, and even handstands. It's also as close as you can get to a supine variation of the plank. To do the banana hold, lie on your back with your legs out straight together. Reach your arms overhead. If you find that reaching your arms overhead irritates your shoulders, you can keep your arms down by your sides, reaching towards your feet. Tilt your pelvis, tucking your hips up towards your ribs to engage both your abs and your glute max. Then squeeze your glutes and flex your quads as you lift your legs up off the ground. The higher up you raise them up, the more you will modify the movement, which can be key to help make sure your abs are working and your lower back isn't taking over. As you hold your legs out as close to the ground as possible, make sure you don't lose that posterior pelvic tilt. And don't just let your legs rest there. Flex your quads hard. Squeeze your glutes and even think about using your adductors to hold your legs glued together. Whether your hands are reaching towards your feet or your biceps are up by your ears, reaching overhead, crunch your shoulder blades up off the ground. Keep your head in line with your spine and don't tuck your chin. If you feel your neck straining, you can put your hands behind your head to help. But you also want to think about slightly stacking your chin as if making a double chin to hold. Focus on feeling that tension all around your core to hold here. Run through flexing your abs more, lifting your shoulder blades up slightly higher, squeezing your glutes, engaging your quads. Assess what you feel working and try to engage harder to create that shakeage as you hold. If you find you can't control this version and you feel your lower back taking over, raise your legs up higher or even bend your knees. You can even do one leg at a time, bending one knee in towards your chest as you hold to perform a shorter hold on each side. Don't get ego in the variation you use and try to use a harder variation just because it's harder. Earn that more advanced hold and instead focus on really getting everything to work correctly. The more advanced you are, the more you even should be able to use that mind-body connection to engage everything quicker and harder during a more modified variation. So if you've been worried you'll be missing out on the benefits of planks because of shoulder pain, give this isometric move a try. Remember, there's always a way to modify moves to fit your needs and goals. You just want to focus on your goal for the movement when you do modify the exercise. If you like this video, make sure to like it, comment below if you have any questions, and subscribe. We're posting new videos each week.